Once you've completed your Edmodo profile, it's going to bring you to the main page of your Edmodo account. And you can see it's laid out very similar to Facebook, even in terms of color scheme. So you're going to notice at the very top you're going to have a banner with some icons on it. This banner will never change. No matter what you click on, you will always have access to all the tools up there. And if you're not sure what any of them are, if you just rest your cursor on any of them, it will tell you exactly what they are. Below all of these icons, you're going to see your name, and then you're going to see all the groups that you have set up so far. Initially, when you create your Edmodo account, it just creates a default class group for you based on whatever your last name is. This is something that we're going to change later, and we'll go into further detail. Groups, in essence, is just another name for classes. So you can set up as many classes as you want. This will all depend on exactly what you teach, how many preps you teach. Do you want to give out different assignments for different groups of students? So you can separate that. So we'll go into that again in detail in the next video. Below that, you're going to see that says something that says communities. Edmodo is a very social, interactive learning environment, so you can connect with other learning communities throughout Edmodo beyond our school district. By default, it will probably have you join the community for your school and for your district, but you can look for other communities related to what you teach and get ideas of how other people are using Edmodo. Over here, this is the newsfeed section, this body section over here. The snapshot area over here is something new that Edmodo just added, and we'll go into detail again in a future video. But over here, this is the bread and butter of where you're going to be interacting with your students, posting things for your students to read, and giving students assignments or quizzes or polls, allowing your students to interact with you here. This is where everything is going to occur, and this is where everything is going to change. And as you create assignments or alerts or notes, it's going to post in a newsfeed format, meaning the most recent post will appear at the top. Again, very much like Facebook, where your most recent posts show up at the top, and then the latter ones will show up towards the bottom. A little brief profile view over here of your banner. If you click next to the drop down, next to the icon where you could put a picture, you can change your profile. You can change some settings if you want. This little bell over here is your notifications area. So if a student submits something to you, or you post something new, or somebody is trying to connect with you, another teacher is trying to connect with you, just like Facebook, you will get a little notification. You'll get a little red dot with a number inside it indicating how many notifications you have to look at that you need to pay attention to at your next login. Over here where it says library, library is going to be a very important function. This is going to allow you to upload any content you have on your computer. It could be from your L drive, it could be something saved to your computer, and put it in your Edmodo account. This is storage area. Anything that you want to give your students access to view or you just want to have on hand, you can upload it to this library. It doesn't automatically give the students the right to view it. However, if it's in your library, you will be able to add it to posts or add it to assignments. Over here, Discover. This is going to allow you to see some suggested apps and links that you can add to your Edmodo account. We're not going to go too further into this right now. And then as you add interactive components to your Edmodo classroom, you will be able to view your progress of your students, whether it be who has turned in an assignment, what grades they received on quizzes you've created in here. This is going to allow you to see all of that information. So I'm going to go back over to my home page, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to initially start setting up groups and show you how your students will actually enroll in your Edmodo course.